Oh, if only I didn't sell too early. I reckon that's a notion that we've all gone through. But today, just as a random fun experiment, I'm going to take a look at the cryptocurrency that I bought back in 2017 for $100 and find out if I held on to it to this day and sold it today, would there be a Ferrari parked outside in my driveway? Wish me luck with this. G'day YouTube, Al here from One Man Many Plans and of course the blog of the same name, onemanmanyplans.com.au. And today for something random on the channel, we're taking a look back at some cryptocurrency that I bought back in 2017 when I first got into things, when I was buying and selling and trying to make millions through CoinSpot. We're going to find out if it's actually worth anything at all, if I'd actually held on to it. Now, for the record, the cryptocurrency that I'm talking about is long gone. I have bought and sold as needed. I've made a little profit here. I've made a loss here. Am I recommending anything in particular? No, I'm not. If you are going to invest into cryptocurrency, talk to someone who knows what they're doing, because that's certainly not me. Thanks to the records at CoinSpot, I've looked back at what I bought November 2017. I've plugged in a spreadsheet, Google Sheets, and thank you to ChatGTP for helping me work out what it's worth today. So let's have a look at what I bought, and if I held on to it, would it be worth something, anything, thousands, millions? Should I be a millionaire? Should there be a Ferrari outside? All right, let's have a look what I was buying back in 2017. Now, I'd like to tell you that I spent an absolute fortune, that I mortgaged the house, that the kids went hungry and all of that kind of stuff, but I really didn't. Back in 2017, I bought into 10 different cryptocurrencies and I spent a staggering $10 each Australian. That's what we're working with today. My $10 Australian back in 2017, has it actually multiplied exponentially? Is it worth a vast fortune? Am I sitting on a crypto gold mine? Should I be blasting off to the moon? All of those questions. So, what did I buy back in 2017? Well, we're going through this list in alphabetical order, and I will admit that I really didn't read too much into these coins. I more based this on price, a little bit of hype. I didn't know much about them at the time. I'll be honest, I still don't. It was one of those things that I just went, here's a chance to possibly make a lot of money. Let's get into it and let's buy these varied coins because surely one of them is going to go to the moon. In alphabetical order, we start with BCN, Bitcoin. And I picked this up simply because I looked at how much Bitcoin you could get for a single dollar and went, well, if I bought $10 worth Australian, I would have a lot of Bitcoin. And I did. 5,889 was how many Bitcoin cryptos I got for $10. And in my head, this is, naive Al here, I thought, if they get to $1 each, then my $10 is going to turn into $5,889. How good's that? I went on to buy so much more Bitcoin. We're going to find out if it actually made me more than my $10 worth back in the day. I think you may know where this one's going. But anyway, number 2, Bitcoin. Yes, got onto the hype train, bought $10 worth of Bitcoin. I've watched it go up and down and people make fortunes and lose money and mine and all of those kinds of things. So we're going to find out in a sec. My $10 of Bitcoin back in 2017. Obviously, if it was 2007 to now, it might be worth a little bit more, but we'll find out what it's valued at today in 2024 standards soon. I had 0.006411. So yeah, that didn't buy you much Bitcoin, and $10 nowadays still does not buy you much Bitcoin. CVC, which was, according to the internet, Civic Coin. I don't remember much about it, but I had 25 Civic Coin for $10. So that's what it was worth back in 2017. Funcoin came next. How could you miss out on an investment called Funcoin? What did Funcoin do? Some kind of gaming token? I don't know. If you know, please let me know in the comment below. 323 is what I got. That's the number of Funcoin I got for my $10 investment in Australian money back in 2017. From Fun, we went to LBC, library credits. Why? I don't know. Was this a universal thing to improve the world of libraries across the world using the cryptocurrency and the blockchain and all of that? Possibly. Don't know. Didn't look into it. But library credits, I had 40 of them for $10. Brilliant. From library credits, we went to Redcoin. And again, it was one of those things that title looked cool. You could get a lot for $10. I got 6,535 Redcoin. Interestingly, I do remember that when you bought Redcoin on CoinSpot back in 2017, it said something about marketing fluctuations and something. It gave you a warning. I can't remember what it was, but I still went, well, that's risk. Let's try this. It's only $10. Why not? So I bought that many Redcoin. SC, Sia Coin. Don't know anything about it, but back in the day, 1,791 Sia coin. Great, fantastic. That's part of the collection. XEM, which turns out to be NEM or NEM. What did it do? Don't know. Had 28 back in 2017. XLM was the 9th coin out of the 10 that I bought, and that was Stellar. Yeah, great. Stellar Performance, 80, bought back in 2017. And to finally round it out, XRP, aka Ripple. Still going at this stage. Is it going as strong as it was or worse back in 2017? We're just about to find out. But in the terms of Ripple, I actually had 27 Ripple coin. Great. What could you do with Ripple coin? Don't know. What can you do with it today? Still don't know, but I had 27 back in the day. They were the 10 that I had. So all up, that is $100, not counting fees and transactions and all that kind of stuff. $100 in Australian divided amongst 10 different cryptocurrencies because, I like to have varied investments and risk profile and all that kind of stuff. That was November 2017. They have since gone. Let's find out what they're worth if I'd actually held on to them in October 2024. So we're almost talking a full 7 years onwards. Was I potentially sitting on millions if I didn't let them go early? Let's crunch the numbers. Now, originally when I came up with this idea, I thought, some of these coins won't even exist in 2024, but amazingly, they still do. They might not be traded everywhere in the world on every single exchange, but they still somehow exist somewhere because I managed to get a current October 2024 price on all of them. So I'm actually gobsmacked by that because I thought a couple of the rubbish coins on this would have well and truly fallen over and just completely disappeared from existence. So we are doing the results of this in order from lowest gain to most. So a handful of cents to potentially millions? I'd like to say so, but that's not the case. In at number 10, it is library credits. Yes, my $10 of library credits from 2017, my 40 library credits are now worth a staggering combined 37 cents. That one did not work well. Number 9, Redcoin. And how much would my 6,535 Redcoin be if I'd held on to them for almost 7 years? My $10 would now be 53 cents. That also didn't work well. Next cab off the rank is XEM in at number 8 or NEM. I still don't know. Do you pronounce it NEM? Do you pronounce it NEM? Does anyone trade these things? Please let me know in a comment below. But I had 28 back in 2017. I spent $10 to get my 28. If I'd held on to them and sold them today, I would make 73 cents. As you can see, crypto investing is not my forte. Funcoin, number 7 on our list. Did it make me millions? Did it make me any money? Any profit whatsoever? 323 back in 2017. Nowadays worth a combined total of $1.66. We are up to Bitcoin right now. BCN in my list of things that may or may not have made me any value whatsoever. And my 5,889, I thought, strangely, was going to be worth 0 because I didn't think anyone traded Bitcoin. I didn't think it existed anymore. But maybe they just took it off the CoinSpot exchange and just went, no, it's not worth pursuing anymore. Whatever reason, 5,889 nowadays, if I'd held on to it, my $10 would be worth $2.20, which is actually surprising. Still a loss, but not a zero, complete $10 100% loss or worse that I was expecting. CVC. Next on the list, did it do slightly better than Bitcoin did? Actually, anything could do slightly better than Bitcoin did, but my 25 worth $10 Australian back in 2017, if I sold it now, if I cashed my chips, if I just put my CVC back into the blockchain or whatever you do, more than half, $5.64. So, yeah, what a great choice that was if I'd held on to it. Good thing I sold it early. Not too many left to go. We're up to XLM, aka Stellar. Was it a stellar performing cryptocurrency from back in the day? I think you know where this is going. No, it was not. My 80 worth $10 back in 2017 is now worth, drumroll please, $10.70. So yes, it actually made profit 70 cents. So it's made 10 cents a year profit. If only I'd held on to it and sold out today. That'd be awesome. All right. Now that we're in the profit stage of my crypto haul from 7 years ago, we're up to SC, Sia coin. $10, 2017, 2024, it's now worth $12.72. Not bad. 2 more coins left to go, and if you've said to yourself, I reckon Bitcoin will be number 1, you are spot on, because number 2 is actually Ripple, XRP, $10. My 27 Ripple coin from 2017 is now worth more than double. $21.30. So my investment actually doubled over 7 years, which isn't bad, let's be honest. It's not life-changing money. I reckon I probably sold it for less than that and bought a sandwich with it, or a coffee at least, back when coffees were affordable. And that just leaves the big one, last and definitely not least, because Bitcoin back in 2017, if you spent $10 Australian to get it through CoinSpot, you would have got 0.006411. That's it. A lot of zeros. That was $10 worth. Nowadays, if you took that and held it and sold it in October 2024, you would make $60.05, which honestly doesn't sound like much. $60, great. You've spent more on a night out, that's for sure, but that's just $10. So it actually multiplied itself by 6. That's really, really good. Okay, so there were a couple of minor wins in this one. Bitcoin obviously was one of them. Sia coin also made a bit of money. Ripple definitely did. Stellar just got over the line. But then you've got all of these other cryptocurrencies that really didn't do anything at all and went arse backwards over the last 7 years. So tallying them all up, I can tell you that if I kept those investments from 7 years ago, didn't touch them, came out now and went, oh, I'm going to go buy myself a car, I would have a grand total of $115.97. I don't think that would actually fill up the tank of the Mazda on a bad day of petrol, just quietly. So there you go. If you've ever questioned yourself and went, oh, if only I held on to things till now, do the experiment and you might find out that you're actually incredibly wrong and you did sell at the best time. That's it for me today. Thanks for joining me for this bit of fun. If you had any of those coins and you actually made a profit from them or sold them early, or you're still holding them and you went, oh, why am I still holding on to Funcoin or Redcoin? Please let me know in a comment below. Like and subscribe. I'll be back with more random stuff for you soon. Thanks for checking this out, and I'm off to go and fill up the tank with petrol.